MicroStation Essentials: place circle and place arc. Circles and arcs are very important in a drawing system, and circles can be drawn in several different ways. You can also fill a circle with a solid color. In addition, arcs can also be drawn several different ways. You can also draw arcs clockwise or counterclockwise. Circles are found on the drawing task as well. You'll find the Place Circle command in the Arcs toolbox. Here's the Place Circle command, and the Place Ellipse command, which is related, and the Place Arc command. Let's take a look at Place Circle. So, like any other MicroStation element type, we pick the tool, change our attributes, check our tool settings, read our prompt. Let's take a look at the tool settings of the Place Circle command. You have methods here such as center. That means you are going to identify the center point of the circle, and then you are going to define the radius. You also have the method by edge. We identify one point on the circle, the second point on the circle, and then the third point on the circle. The third method is by diameter, where you enter the first point on the diameter and then the second point on the diameter. In addition, you can draw your circles with a solid, opaque color. In this case, it's black. Depending on which color you choose from the fill color type, you can have circles of different colors. Of course, line style and line weight also apply here, so that if you wanted a circle with a specific type of line style, that's easy enough to do. You simply choose a line style of interest, and your circles are drawn with that line style. Finally, you can key in a diameter so that all circles are drawn with the same diameter. This way you can just start to identify center points and a direction, basically. That way you can create uniform circles. The arcs command also allows for many different options. You can choose to draw an arc by choosing a start point, its center point, and then the sweep angle. So start point, center point, and then sweep angle. You can go counterclockwise or anti-clockwise, or you can go clockwise. Another method of drawing the arc is to choose the center point, then the start point, then the sweep angle. So start, center, sweep, or center, start, sweep, either way. In addition, you can choose the start point, the midpoint, and then the end point. Finally, you can do the start point, the end point, and then the midpoint. So start point, end point, and then the midpoint. The arc also provides additional tool options. You can use a fixed radius arc if you want to. Here you can see we're doing the start point, end point, midpoint. A fixed radius. You can also do a fixed length arc. So you pick the start point, and if you go outside the boundaries of that length, you get a red X telling you you've violated or have an invalid location. You can also define a start angle and a sweep angle. There's also a direction here, by the way. You can also force a direction to be clockwise or counterclockwise. If you notice, without any of these options set, it's now showing as counterclockwise. If I go this way, it'll allow me to go clockwise, and it switches over once it realizes that you're going the opposite direction. But you can force it to go in a specific direction if you want to. So arcs are very powerful, a lot of different ways of creating them. You can do all sorts of modification to arcs into circles once they've been created. We can look at that in a future session. So to review, circles can be drawn several different ways. They can be filled or left unfilled. Arcs can also be drawn in several different ways, and they can be drawn clockwise or counterclockwise, or with fixed radius, fixed length, fixed start angle, or fixed sweep angle.